Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time of day it is for you. Good day. Well, early Saturday morning, at least early for me, Saturday morning. Normally I like to sleep in, and I know I'm sorry for just kind of hanging on that certain screen. Been waiting for people to jump in because it's more fun to have more people to join in with the AI dungeon stories. But it seems like everybody's either sleeping in or just not at the computers or just not interested. That's fine. Um, we'll go on with the story, at least for a little bit. If nobody jumps in, well, we're just going to call it for that stream, and then we'll just do the regular 10 o'clock stream of Cilia later today. And, well, that just be what it will be. So let's switch on over. You know, let's get some music playing. What should we play? Mystic Bits is being... Well, he's being bred right now. That's fine. He's having fun. Wish I had a ferret cam on him. Just like a GoPro, but just like always looking at him. Just attached to his head, but he'll hate that. Anyway, song. What song? You know, we played the Final Fantasy 7 demo last night, so let's play Final Fantasy 7 theme.
So, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar. I'm going to be a soldier.
Is this the
best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
Is this a Team 4-star version? Okay, what's going on with these sounds?
Is it really you?
Are we on schedule?
Please, Mr. President, I am asking you to reconsider. No, begging.
Director Twisty.
The stench of the director's cowardice fills the room yet again.
Mako supersaturation confirmed.
Engaging materia cooling to reduce temperature.
Madam Director, you have a meeting shortly.
Stop. Your timing is impeccably atrocious.
Oh dear, oh dear. A man of my refined taste running out of butter.
Welcome to the Honeybee Inn, Cloud. True beauty is an expression of the heart.
The Honeybee Inn.
A thing without shame, to which notions of gender don't apply. Perfection.
Hey, Cranky Pants, welcome to the stream.
No!
But you're so pretty.
Today's right to be is...
Today's?
Pathetic.
Huh? Which one of you said that? You got a mouth on you.
Well, aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the hornets?
I haven't seen this trailer at all. So just listening to it is
Just
weird.
So what the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
Oh, did it just talk?
I am that which you see before you. Nothing more.
4-1.
A touch of
Oh, the AI dungeon. All right, I'm sorry. I was just too busy listening to this Final Fantasy 7 theme.
Very good. And thus is the hypothesis proven correct.
Okay,
I can only hope
it's
you
almost
will
done.
continue not.
All right, Cranky, since you're the only one, no donations needed. Go ahead and pick. What do you want? Soldier, survivor, or scientist?
He's getting tired of playing tag anyway.
Come on!
Avalanche ain't Buta or anybody.
We're here to rescue Aerith, remember? We don't need more attention than what we're gonna get.
Yeah,
Oh, so they pronounce it Aerith in the remake, not Eris.
I know these people, and I know they're never gonna let Aerith go. She's the last living ancient on the planet. Think about what that means to Shinra's scientists.
This is
The source of everything.
Well, how much longer is this gonna be? All right, we're gonna name this character the Crew.
suck on this.
This is a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. I was just looking for a theme music.
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. I promise you.
In fact,
There's a
the
much
title
bigger
says
threat.
theme
I
song
just wanna
trailer.
do everything in my
Alright, so I think the music stopped. And now it's done, right? Okay, let's see what we got with the story so far. You are the crew, a scientist trying to survive in a world filled with infected zombies everywhere. You have a backpack and a solar-powered tablet. You pound your fist on the tablet, angry that you still haven't found the cure for the infection. You turn to your assistant and ask him what he thinks about it. It's too dangerous, he says. We need to find a way out of here. What do we do? You say angrily. He looks at you for a moment and then shakes his head. So now it's up to us to decide what happens next. Wait, let me refresh this over here. Okay. Yeah, my DLive is acting a little bit weird. Oh, you know what? Since here, like, let's wait like a moment to see if anybody else jumps in. I wanted to do an unboxing real quick because I just got this in the mail. I ordered this a little while ago. It is a GeForce RTX 2070 Super. Yeah, I got this to replace my GTX 1080. Like, the 1080 still, you know, it could still play pretty much any game nowadays still, but it's old and the fan is starting to wear out on it. So I wanted to get a new video card before the fan just completely died on me, like in midstream or something. So I'm going to be installing this later today. The Super is superior to the 1080 in every way, like not by a great deal, but you know, it's still an upgrade. I wanted to get the 2080 instead, but that was like an extra $300. And I'm not made out of money. I guess I don't know, what do you have, Cranky? I know you have a 20-something. Do you have a 2070? Or you got a 2080? Because I think the 2080 is still better than the 2070 Super. And of course, like the 2080 Titan is probably still top of the line. I don't know if any of them beat the 2080 Titan yet. At least not on the Nvidia side. Yeah, I don't want to tear up this box. So I want to be careful with how I open this. You get the 2070 Ti. The Ti is better than the Super. Ti is top of the line. Super is just underneath the Titan. So you still got a better graphics card. But I still think the 2080, even the non-Titan 2080, might be better than the 2070 Titan. Like the RTX 2080s are the real top of the line for Nvidia. Unless they came out with a new one that I missed. Alright, drop it over there. And even though I did say the fan is wearing out on my 1080, I'm still offering it to Celia because it's still better than what she has, and hopefully her arc will stop crashing on her if she uses a 1080. Is it? Yeah, it goes 2070, 2070 Super, 2070 Titan, 2080, 2080 Super, 2080 Titan. Yeah, but the 2080 Titan is like a little under $2,000. And I'm not going to spend that much money on a video card. Come on, open up. That's another reason why I shouldn't be doing unboxing videos. There we go. Remove that. We got the installation guide. Well, I know how to install a video card. So, moving on. And this is the video card. We got to keep this away from Mr. Gabitz. I don't want to... Oh, this is heavy. This is very heavy. Yeah, definitely the heaviest video card I've ever had. And it is huge. It should still fit in my tower, but I'm worried about the weight of it. See, your arc still crashes, but I think that is the distance. It's possible. I know Celia's crashes because it's a Nvidia graphics card thing that the ARC devs haven't really programmed for the specific type of graphics card she has. Alright, well, that's it. A very big, cushy box for this. Seems like a bit excessive. But I can't really think what else you would need in here. Maybe some stickers, a decal, I don't know. Alright, Mystic Bits, have fun with the box. I'm gonna put this down over here, out of the way. Yeah, the 2070 is heavier than expected. Yeah, it is very heavy. So, yeah, I'll install it later today. Later today, because we have the really crucial Conqueror's Blade, Conqueror City event going on today, and I need to power level a few units. So after the Atlas stream, I'm probably going to go into Conqueror's Blade and power level a bit. Alright, so let's get back to the story. Where were we? Let's get some more atmospheric music on. Install it before Atlas? Well, I don't think it'll make it much of a difference if I do it before Atlas. Like, I don't have a problem with Atlas. My 1080 is still, well, then again, 1080 is wearing out. I'll need to completely shut down everything. And the other problem I'm worried about is if I do something wrong and not getting it to work. I'll think about it. I'll have to end this stream early, though. And seeing as how it's just you and me, I don't know, like, I don't mind hanging out with you, Cranky. But it is a lot more fun having a whole bunch of people working on this AI dungeon thing. Especially if we got Caramel in here. Speaking of, is Caramel even awake right now? I think Caramel might be asleep. Yeah. Alright, so we're in a zombie apocalypse. What do people do in zombie apocalypse? Get in the van and drive to Walmart. Let's go, you yell. The two of you start driving towards Walmart. The road is empty save for some abandoned cars and trucks. It's going to be hard finding a place to park since there aren't any other vehicles around. Wait, what? It's going to be hard to find a place to park since there aren't any other vehicles around? No, there's no vehicles. Well, the parking spaces should be fine. We find a parking space and head into the Walmart. Mall is a bad idea, but that's what everybody does in these zombie apocalypse movies. You look around and see no one else around, so you decide to park near the store entrance. When you arrive inside, you notice that the place isn't exactly packed. You also notice that most people are checking their phones and playing Angry Birds instead of looking at anything in particular. Alright, so there's other survivors just chilling out in the Walmart playing Angry Birds. Big place and a lot of people. Yeah, that's where you get all the drama in the zombie apocalypse movie. Alright, Mr. Gibbets is having fun with the box. Alright, let's see. Well, when in Rome, I take out my phone and play Angry Birds. What the story doesn't realize is I have a flip phone. You grab your phone and begin to play Angry Birds. A few minutes pass and you hear a noise from behind you. You turn around and see a zombie walking towards you. He doesn't even make eye contact with you before he bites down on your neck. I tell him to at least buy me dinner first. You shot at the zombie to bite you again, but he... Wait, what? I didn't say that. Instead, he walks over to your shopping cart and grabs all your stuff. You scream as he starts tearing everything up. So he nibbles on our neck, and now he's tearing up our shopping cart, which I didn't even realize we had a shopping cart. I call mall security on the zombie. You run back to the front of the store and yell at the zombie to stop ripping things up. You call security, who comes running over to you. They don't seem concerned, though. They just point you over to a police officer nearby. Alright, security, I need help. There's a zombie here. Well, police are right there. Go ask them. Inform the police. You run over to the police officer and explain your situation. He seems very surprised by the whole thing. I thought zombies didn't exist anymore. I mean, how do you know about them anyway? How many times have you been outside lately? And then they missed the quote at the end there. Here, I'll fix that. I think the computer is ADD right now. Or just terrible, like, short-term memory. How can we navigate around this erratic AI? I point him to the zombie. Zombies do exist! I saw one yesterday when I was walking home from work. It looked like a big black dog, but much bigger than a normal one. When it saw me, it lunged at me and bit my neck. Then it ran off. What relevance does that have to what I typed? Wow. Mr. Gibbets is just making... I don't know if you hear all the noise Mr. Gibbets is making back there. Fine, okay. Punch police officer. You quickly rush over to the police officer and punch him in the face. He falls backwards and hits his head on the pavement. You laugh maniacally. You laugh menacingly while doing it. Yeah, you want me to find the dog and bite back for dominance. I approach the zombie dog and bite him, proving my dominance over him. You approach the zombie dog and put your hand on its mouth. You pull your hand away for a couple of seconds and say, "No, I'm not biting you." That's exactly the opposite of what I typed. Well, what the hell are you waiting for? Bite me, says the zombie. Now the zombie dog is taunting us to bite him. Bite the zombie dog. You bite the zombie dog's nose, which causes him to let go of you. He wasn't grabbing onto us. Then you grab his legs and throw him against the wall. The zombie dog tries to get up, but you hold onto his ankles tightly and slam him back down. I don't know anymore, Cranky. I really don't know. Okay, so we're beating on a zombie dog. Well, a talking zombie dog, nonetheless. That wants us to bite him. The police officer is probably still laid out and still doesn't believe in zombies while this is all going on. Weird, just roll with it. Wait, okay. I go to the zombie that is tearing up my shopping cart and clothesline him. Did I spell clothesline right? You grab the zombie that is eating up your shopping cart and clothesline him. You kick him in the side of his head hard enough to cause him to fall down. You then grab his legs and throw him against the wall! That seems to be our special move against zombies, throwing them against the walls. Alright, next up I grab his ankles and slam him to the ground. Worked on the dog. You grab his ankles and slam him to the ground. The zombie screams out in pain and begins to cry out in agony. You continue slamming his ankles into the ground until he stops crying out completely. Well, that's 2 zombies down. 1 zombie dog and 1 shopping cart hating zombie. Oh yeah, there's a police officer also knocked out. I smoke... Wait. A victory... cigarette. Smoking a victory cigarette. You look around and see that there is no one else here except you, the zombie dog, and the police officer. You take a drag off your cigarette as you watch the scene play out before you. What scene playing out? They're all laid out on the floor. And what happened to everybody playing Angry Birds? Alright, having trouble figuring out where to go from here. Let's see. I go to the drugstore and try to make a cure. You walk over to the drugstore and enter. You search through some of the shelves looking for something useful. After a few minutes, you find a small vial of liquid inside one of the cabinets. Inspect vial. Mr. Gibbets, you're making a lot of noise back there. Okay, he stopped. Okay. You open the vial and sniff the contents. They smell very strong, almost like death. You shake your head and decide that this must be some sort of poison or other nasty substance. You grab the vial and begin pouring some of it into a glass bottle. If a cure was that simple, well, who knows what the AI is going to do. Like, we can make a cure, but the AI will decide it does something else, like make zombies explode, which is what happened in Amber Jur's story when we tried to make a cure. Right, Mr. Gibbets? He's confused too. Look at that. So now we got some poison in a bottle. I give the bottle to my assistant and tell him to drink it. Oh, somebody's blowing up my phone now. Oh, I gotta retreat. Okay. You give the bottle to the assistant, who takes a big gulp from it. It tastes horrible, but he seems happy about having gotten some of it anyway. You go back to where you were and check on the dog. Alright, so the poison doesn't work immediately, it seems. Or if at all, if the AI even remembered it was poison. Why do we go back to the zombie dog? Ask the zombie. Here we go. Zombie dog if he can grant me a wish. You know, like a wish and fish. I don't know. I'm just doing whatever at this point. You ask the zombie dog if he can grant you a wish. He looks at you sadly and shakes his head. The zombie dog nods his head slowly and says, "Yes, yes I can." Oh. Okay. You nod your head in agreement and say, "I want to be cured of my disease." That's not what I say. I wish to be king of the world. You know, let's play that music again. I think it's kind of fitting. You smile at the dog and say, "I wish to be king of the world." You turn your attention back to the zombie, who is now turned away from you. You start walking towards him again. You stop and wait patiently for him to finish talking with you. "What about my wish?" The computer can't even remember what it said, like, just before my sentence. Is my wish granted? Question mark. Wait. Is my wish granted? Question mark. You ask the zombie dog, "Is my wish granted?" The zombie dog looks at you sadly and shakes his head. You shrug your shoulders and say, "Well, what do you think?" The zombie dog smiles and nods his head slowly and says, "Yes, yes, I believe so." Maybe we're king of the world now? Okay. As king of the world, I command all zombies to go to the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, make this Poseidon's problem. You smile at the zombie dog and say, "Goodbye then, I'm king of the world." You wave goodbye to the zombie dog and walk back to your house. What? So did the zombies go to the bottom of the ocean? I turn on Netflix and I chill. You sit down on your couch and turn on Netflix. You enjoy watching TV shows while you wait for the apocalypse to come. The zombies are coming soon, just like they always do. I thought I just sent them to the ocean. Mr. Gibbets, come over here. Mr. Gibbets, come over here. No, I can't reach you over there. Come over here, Mr. Gibbets. Over here, Mr. Gibbets. Come on. Okay, you gotta make me get up. Okay, come on. There we go. Mr. Gibbets, can you help me make out what is going on in this story? Here, read the story, Mr. Gibbets. You read it. Does that make any sense to you? Any of it? There is no consistency with it, Mr. Gibbets. Why? Why? Okay, you just want me to put you down. Okay. There, go, buddy. Go home, AI Dungeon. You're drunk. That's how a lot of my stories end. You wake up in the morning feeling slightly better than when you fell asleep. You don't feel sick or anything, but you still aren't sure how long this will last. You get out of bed and look around your room. What does that have to do with anything I just typed? AI dungeon. You're bad at your job. No, I'm just being mean at this point. Okay. You sigh and rub your eyes. This is going to take a while. You need to work on getting over your crush on the girl in the video game you played with her yesterday? You leave your room and go downstairs. What? I think the AI dungeon now is just trying to be spiteful. You're being spiteful, AI dungeon. I'm trying to think, what video game did I play that even had it? There was a Final Fantasy demo. There was one girl in there. Okay. You open the door to your basement. Oh, okay. And you see that there's no one here. You also notice that the lights are off in your living room, your living area, which means she must have left without you. Who's she? You walk into your kitchen and find nothing amiss either. AI dungeon. Can you even think straight? You close your eyes and try to calm yourself. You know it's stupid, but you really need to focus on something else right now. A few minutes pass, and you finally manage to rejoin some semblance of mental stability. Good morning, Amber Jur. I'm actually like this close to just ending this story right now because I think AI Dungeon is a bit drunk. Or spiteful. Or mean. AI Dungeon. You need mental help. You sit down on the floor and begin to cry. You want to die. You don't care if you live or die, you just want to die. AI Dungeon. You're just being mean and have no idea how to make a story. Yeah, I'm also being mean, I realized that. You start crying harder and louder. Your tears fall onto your laptop screen and soak it completely. You wince in pain as you realize that the battery has died. AI Dungeon. What the hell does this have to do with anything? I misspelled hell. You stare at your laptop screen in horror. It's been programmed to play a sound every time it dies. You can only die once. Or you mean when the battery goes out? I don't know anymore. Amber, what do you think? How should we handle this weird AI dungeon right now? Oh, wait, Amber, did you go swimming this morning? Like, I hope you had a wonderful swim. I win. Oh, wait, no. Okay, here we go. I win, you lose. No, I put you lost. You scream in agony as you realize that you won't be able to finish playing your game. You're going to have to watch it die along with all of its precious pixels. Okay, we're gonna do the exclamation point for an action. Punch. AI Dungeon 2. You punch your computer hard enough to cause it to shut down. The screen goes black and you hear a loud beeping noise followed by silence. Amateur says, no, if I were to go swimming, I would have only gotten 5 hours of sleep. That's about like the average amount of sleep I get on a weekday. This is probably why I always feel so wrecked. The end. And that's the end of that story. Alright. You know, I think I might stop doing these, like, don't get me wrong, I like the AI dungeon game. But I think I might stop doing streams on these. It seems people have kind of lost interest in them. And you know, I don't blame them. It was like really interesting when when we first did it. But I think what's what I'm looking for? You know, the amusement of it just kind of like wore off after the first time. So what I'm thinking is, okay, Celia still has about an hour before she wakes up, and then we're gonna play Atlas. Yeah, let me go on. Oh, Amateur, you just didn't want to get out of bed? I completely relate, Amateur. Totally. Like, if I wasn't going to be doing this AI Dungeon stream with you guys, I wouldn't have gotten up. And seeing as how, like, well, most of the people didn't want to, well, didn't show up. You know, you and Cranky did, which I do appreciate. But, I don't know if it's worth waking up this early. Like, for me, this is early. Like, I like sleeping in on Saturday. But, I think I'm going to end this stream for now. Come back in an hour. I'm going to install my brand new RTX 2070 Super graphics card. Try to get it to work. And then I'll come back with Atlas for you guys at 10 o'clock, which is going to be an hour from now. So, I hope you guys come back for that. Amberger, feel free to lay down in bed for just a little while longer. And I'll be back in a little bit. So you guys take it easy. See you soon.